Yeah, that's the
I don't
Chains of
even
Horror
restart the
update you
box,
got
yo.
there. That's gonna be the Chains of
Don't.
Horror.
This is a brand new Xbox. It's not the fucking Xbox. This Xbox is nearly like a few months old. Like, no, I will not take
Dog, that
that.
shit was outdated by the time we bought the motherfucker and it came off the lot. Now, you know that. It's technology.
Yo, they were out.
Technology outdates the
The,
day you walk out the store.
I know it got outdated the minute a month ago when they said, "Oh, we're doing Xbox Scorpio." Like, nigga, fix the Xbox One. What the fuck you mean? Scorpio. Why are you making another system? Y'all should be focusing on trying to evolution, like evolve
Well, they
this one,
changed
then
that
evolve
name.
to
That
something
was just
even
their
better.
project name for it, Scorpio. Now it's the Xbox One X. That's their
Oh, come
official
on,
release
really?
name. Yeah, it's in the Xbox One family. It's called the Xbox One X. It's not a whole new generation. It's the same generation. It's
Yeah,
next
but
gen, but it's the
why?
same family because it got it updated for 4K TVs and shit.
Yeah, but mine is under 4K. Mine is the Xbox One S.
Yeah, but it's not like the Xbox One X. The Xbox One X has 4K gaming, and when you want, you can get true
I
4K
could
gaming when you
4K.
pair it with a 4K TV. The Xbox One S
Yeah,
doesn't
same
have
with
that.
me. Yeah, if you pair it with a yeah, if you pair this Xbox One S to a 4K, I could play in 4K.
I mean,
That's what
yeah,
this one was
but
about.
what
It
I'm
was the
saying is,
4K.
it has the ability to play in 4K. But what I'm saying is, the Xbox
I
One
don't see the fucking
X.
difference between 4K and HD at all.
I mean, I don't think there's really much difference, but the Xbox One X, the Project Scorpio itself, its programming, the hardware inside of it, unlike the Xbox One and the Xbox One S, is 4K. That's what they did differently. The Xbox One S doesn't have the 4K hardware built into the Xbox itself, whereas the Scorpio does.
Yeah, if I had a 4K TV, I could play in 4K,
Yeah,
but
you
I could
no no
also
no, not
play in
saying you can't.
HD.
I mean, even if I had a 4K TV, I could do the same thing with the regular Xbox, with the one that I have that you sent me. But the difference is, it's not true 4K gaming. True 4K
Mm.
gaming is everything being on 4K at the same time, the console and the TV. The Xbox One S and the regular Xbox One does not have the built-in hardware for 4K. So you can game in 4K, but it's not true 4K. That's
Mm.
basically what they're going with, which, to be honest with you, from a professional standpoint, I don't see much difference between what you have now playing on a 4K TV with just an HD hardware versus playing with 4K hardware and 4K TV. But that's what they're calling it. They're saying it's richer, more crisp, more lifelike, and more realistic. Honestly, to be honest with you, it's all the same. To me, I mean, from what I can tell, and that's from a professional standpoint. I mean, the pixelations and things are different. Yes, I mean, I know for a fact that there is some differences between 4K and HD. I know there is. You know what I mean? There's also, think about it. They jumped in HD has got like 1080p, 720, shit like that. Whereas, shit, I just dropped my controller. I don't know if you guys can hear me still.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wash dishes and talk. I'm surprised that controller connection actually held. That
You're
bitch
like,
actually
why
held
is
the
it being?
controller. It was just dangling between my legs just now. Oh
You're,
shit, I
you
thought
saw
that was
your
gonna hit the
light
floor.
flash before you.
Right, because I was like, no, not the controller. I
Mm.
really shouldn't have it this close to the frickin' sink, but, I gotta make sure I get the dishes done before wifey get home. I got everything else done. So, you gotta make sure, as a good husband, you gotta make sure you get your shit done around the house. You don't want wifey to come home after going to work and come home. You've been off all fucking day, and she going to see the grandbaby at the hospital. And when she come home, she gotta wash dishes? Nah, nigga. Can't let that happen. You can't. You can't let that happen. So I'm washing up the dishes, and I put away the dishes from last night. I made the coffee, set the coffee for tomorrow. Since I'm off tomorrow and she got to work, she's gonna need that coffee when she first get up, without a doubt. And you know what I'm saying? The bed's made, everything's looking nice. I fixed the lawnmower. Wifey get to come home and play with her damn ride-on lawnmower if she decides to, which she won't because she's already done all of that. Who that? Snugs?
Oh, D.
Is that Snugs? Where the hell you been at, Snugs? I be seeing you creeping on the back end like nobody knows you online. I know you do. I be seeing you on Netflix, YouTube, Microsoft Edge, all kinds of shit, and she be sneaking like nobody see her and shit. Motherfuckers, you can see, you know that you don't get the notifications unless you make them like your favorites or some shit like that, so you don't get the notifications when they jump on and shit. Never see her come on. It's like, what? Oh, look at Miss Snugs just sitting in the back cut over there watching some Chinese, her little Asian persuasion shit, probably because she on Netflix. Yeah. Well, shit, yeah, man. I'm sitting here well, welcome to the party. Twitch, in case y'all don't know, this is one of the other ghost people that's out there. This is Miss Mama Snuggles right there. She's our public affairs lady. She handles everything out there for Twitter and everything else. The band ain't never been broke up, baby. You just been kind of hiding out in the cut with that fucking Asian persuasion shit. What you mean?
Shit. Yo, I'll be right back, yo. I'm gonna restart my stuff so I can see if 2K will work. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead, sweetie. Well, like I said, y'all, I don't have the Call of Duties and shit like that. And be honest with you, I don't fuck with Infinite Warfare and shit. I'm like completely unimpressed. I'm completely unimpressed with the new Call of Duties that's coming out there now. I'm gonna try my hardest to get myself the remastered for COD4 remastered. I'm gonna try my hardest to get that because really, well, Skid said it was good. Well, that's where we met. That's where me and Skits met, really. She was trying to get on COD4. I helped her get her internet back on when I was at work. Got off, met up with her online, and next thing you know, we've been gaming and playing family. Been family ever since. Oh, Fortnite? Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. As you can see, I've been playing this fucking Star Trek online. Playing my little Neverwinter Dungeons and Dragons, my Warframe, playing on that Destiny 2 beta, trying to test it out, give the fans a little bit of something. I did a little event this weekend here on Twitch to let everybody get to see the games and stuff like that. Huh? Nah, it's not that bad actually. It's not actually. It's really not. They got some things that need to change, but it is a beta. So people can say what they want about it, but they got to remember that a beta is still in design. It's not finished. It's still a work in progress. What they did when they threw out the beta is they put it out there for what they call a stress test. Okay? That lets everybody play it so that they can watch it on the back end and watch the service flows and everything so they can see what's broken and what needs to be fixed so far so they can get that fixed before they move on to the next phase of getting the game completely ready to play. You know, they got a deadline to meet. They got to be out by September. How they gonna be out by September if they got a whole bunch of broken shit like they did with Destiny 1 listening to Activision? You feel me?
Yo, my 2K's not working, bro.
What is it telling you, sweet?
It's taking too long to load.
Oh, nah, that might not be you, sweetie. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. Xbox has been tripping the last couple of days. Xbox has been tripping the last couple of days. Cause I tried to get on, like just a little bit ago, me and my brother was playing, but, and granted it was a new update to Warframe, but I had to fucking restart my frame. Well, I thought I did. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit wasn't acting right. But last night I had to restart Star Trek Online because the shit froze on me. Like fucking Xbox, man, they've been tripping. They've really been tripping.
Yeah, but my 2K is not digital. My 2K is disc.
It doesn't matter. It's not that. It's literally not that. It's not your
It's
disc.
saying for some reason NBA 2K took too long to start.
You got to remember, even
let's
though
try
it's a
something
disc,
different.
sweetheart, it still has to connect to the internet to grab certain rosters and shit like that.
Yeah.
And also remember, with Xbox One, all our games is installed now. So when you install it, it throws shit up on the cloud. So it's got to reach out and grab that shit.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright,
So
I'll be
because,
right. I'm gonna
and
smoke
that's
this
where
bowl real
Xbox
quick.
fucked up. Instead of leaving the hard drive
No,
separate
I
from
kind
the
of like the
cloud
idea,
storage.
but I wish you were able. I wish you were able to say I got a game from 360 and I use the cloud. I should be able to get that game from the cloud.
Well,
But no one
here's
knows
where
what the cloud is.
here's where they fucked us up. They added they combined the
I'll be right
cloud and
back.
the hard drive. They combined the storage
That's-
spaces for the
that's-
cloud and the hard drive. So they fucked us over on that one. So we no longer have the amount of storage space that we had on the 360. If you had a 1 terabyte or if you had a 500 gig hard drive on the 360, you had a 500 gigs on your hard drive that you could store all kinds of stuff, save game shit and all that shit like that. And you could store your games on the cloud because you had a lot more space. Now, by them combining the two and making it one big giant storage space, they've decreased the amount of saved space that you have. And everybody's going, oh, the Xbox One got so much more storage. No, the fuck it don't. You can
What
only,
about Xbox One being just as good as a
I'll be
PS4
right back.
and no one understanding that?
honestly, I don't think at this point right now, Xbox One is nowhere near as good as the PS4. And I haven't even played the PS4 except at my friend's house and shit. But they got more storage space.
They do. I will give you that. The Xbox One doesn't have near as much storage space as the PS4, but that doesn't mean that the Xbox One doesn't have different things that are better about it than the PS4 does. PS4 and Xbox have different things that are better about it than the other.
Well,
While one
mean,
is better in one aspect, the other is better in a different aspect.
Well, I know that. I'm always arguing that. You don't have to tell me that. You're preaching to the converted here. I'm already all over that.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm like I said, I'm 20 years in technology business. That's pretty much what I do. Software programming. I know anything that has to do with electronics and computers. You know what I mean? So I've already know that. And, you know, as far as it being, PlayStation has its thing. Like PlayStation's graphics may be better in certain games, whereas Xbox graphics is better on other games. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. There's no way you could change that. And 9 times out of 10, the graphics that each one are better at are usually their exclusive games. But if it's one of those games that's on multi-platform, the graphics are pretty much about the same all the way across the board. You know what I'm saying? And that's from my own personal experiences. And that's just it. If it's tailored directly to that specific console, then you get that extra, oh yeah, that looks better than PlayStation. Well, motherfucker, that's because it's not on PlayStation. You know what I mean? That's what cracks me up about some people. They be like, oh, that looks better on that looks better on Xbox than it does on PlayStation. Well, granted, it's an exclusive, Xbox exclusive. It's not on PlayStation, so guess what? Of course it looks better on Xbox. You don't know what it looks like on PlayStation because it's not on PlayStation. You know what I mean? And that cracks me up because when people try to argue the whole PlayStation's got better graphics thing, they always use the exclusive content. You can't use exclusive content. It's only on one system. They crack me up with that shit, boy. I was like, why is it every time you want to argue which one's better, you always use exclusive content? Come at me with multi-platform content. Something like...
I can't say this much. I have played Warframe on both systems. I think Warframe on PS4 actually does look better.
Okay.
My personal opinion. It doesn't mean that it does. It doesn't mean that I feel it looks better. It also played a little bit easier, but that's just because controller difference.
Okay. But you know what? But that's a multi-platform game, and you can make that comparison because you've played it on both systems. See, that's a legitimate argument.
My friend for Christmas got PS4. Ow! Fuck! Ow!
Hey, watch out. That's going to hurt.
You and my dad both said the fucking same thing at the same time.
Just call me Captain Obvious.
Yeah, well...